Hey everyone, we're back with another game with the Guardian Project podcast. I'm your host, Andy.
I'm your other host, Mike Coyle.
How are you, everyone? We are joined again by Jim from the Spike Feeders. How are you, Jim?
Hey, I'm doing good. Coming at
Good.
you from the beautiful Spike Feeders World Headquarters.
Yeah, World Headquarters. And Dan, moderately MTG. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm also coming to you from Moderately Anonymous World Headquarters. I didn't realize that was a thing that I could be saying, but I'm going to use that.
Shoot.
Not a lie.
I don't have headquarters. We have a podcast studio, but I am not at it.
We are.
It's not where we are in our homes. So
Yeah. Oh, I'm in my home as well. This is definitely my podcast.
Oh, one up us. Well, welcome back. Coyle, what are you playing for this game? Because you're going first this time.
Yes, deservedly. So, going first. I am going to be playing Yarok. Oh no, I uncovered this energy card.
I say you really gave it away.
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing Yarok the Desecrated. The deck is built heavily around the energy mechanic from Kaladesh and Aether Revolt. It does have some just other good stuff to make the deck a little bit more just better, I guess. So it has some landfall stuff in here too, but it's mostly energy.
Wonderful. I think Jim just stepped away, so I'll go next. I am playing for this game Nikya of the Old. Actually, Jim, what are you playing this game?
Hi, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm playing Vial Smasher Silas Renn. This is a Grixis group slug deck that has a CMC Matters theme. So all of the cards in it have to do with caring about the CMC of other cards.
Perfect. I'm excited to see that. I am playing Nikya of the Old Ways for this game, so I can't cast non-creature spells, and I like just big mana, so I'm going to play a bunch of big creatures and swing for the win. And Dan, what are you playing?
I am playing Scion of the Ur-Dragon, which is actually a really special deck to me because this is one of the first decks that I ever built when I started playing Magic and Commander in general. And it is basically just getting as many dragons as I can in the bin and trying to Living Death.
Ooh, very nice.
I'll make sure to fill my graveyard before that happens.
You know what's really fun is if I get Patriarchs bidding and then we all get to choose a creature type and then we all reanimate all those creatures. Like, that's the best. That's my group hug aspect.
I disagree so much. Hopefully it's Salamanders and all that new commander is protection from Salamanders.
Yes.
Hold on, let me just get my marker out.
This is my Salamander tribal deck, which seems that deck does seem like fun. So
yeah. And before we begin, we want to make sure you check out our show. We are the Guardian Project Podcast. We are a podcast that talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. We record new episodes every week. We release on Thursday. Released episode 72 today. Go ahead and check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts on now.
Yeah, and the links to our show will be in the show notes below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find links to our social media and all of our decks there as well. Don't forget to subscribe and follow if you like our content. Jim, where can everyone find you and your projects?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere at the Spike Feeders, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, as well as Facebook, Instagram, all the big ones. Then, if you want to reach me specifically as opposed to the Spike Feeders team, which is 7 people, you can reach me on Twitter at JimTSF.
That's where you go to find all the kitten and dog photos.
Yeah, it's like hot takes, local politics, me yelling at radio stations,
yes.
And also some kittens sometimes.
And food.
And food.
Do you yell at the radio stations over the phone or just like at your radio?
No, like over Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, fair enough.
Yeah, Jim's out there adding people. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Okay, it makes me feel better. I follow the Real Canadian Superstore too, so you know.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody knows what that is. That's a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. You got us this time.
You got us. And Dan, where can everyone find you and your projects?
You can find me on Twitch and Instagram at Moderately Anonymous MTG and on Twitter at Moderately MTG. And you can also find my blog through the link tree on the bios of any of those.
All right, wonderful. Well, Coyle, you are first, and we have resolved mulligans. Do you want to kick us off?
Yes, please. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play this Opulent Palace that I just drew tapped and pass the turn.
All right.
Gonna play a Temple of Epiphany, scry, and pass.
All right. I will
put it on top.
Draw for turn. I'm going to play a forest, and then I'm going to pass.
I will draw, and I will play a Flooded Strand, and I'll just crack it for a Triumph right now. I'm not quite sure which one, but I will pass after that.
Chat, quick, someone cast Crux of Fate.
It's gonna be me. It's in the deck.
It's gonna be me.
Oh, hey, Zara's in chat. How's it going?
Draw. I'll play a forest, tap 2, and cast a decoction module.
Interesting.
What does this one do again?
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I get an energy. I can pay for and tap it to return target creature I control to its owner's hand.
Oh, hey, that's a combo piece, right? I think.
It taps. I don't have an untap ability in the deck, but it's I guess a budget teamer Sabretooth in energy.
All right, everybody look out. Dockside coming down next turn.
In energy.
Yeah, Dockside and Sultai, if only past the turn.
It's black, and it makes energy instead of treasure.
Oh, I need a glint sleeve siphoner.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
Past you, Jim.
Draw.
All right, so we talked about Halloween candy on our podcast this week. Compare them to Commanders. Everyone's favorite, or Jim and Dan favorite Halloween candies. Are we candy people?
Yeah, I could be convinced. I'm gonna go with Reese's Pieces.
That made the top 15. That's a good one.
Pretty good one.
It's on the list.
I listened to the podcast right before I got in here. Y'all did a lot of trash talking about Paydays, which is a favorite of mine.
Oh.
But I won't say Paydays because I don't want to drive a rift between us.
I appreciate
Favorite? I think I might actually be with Coil on the Milky Way train.
Oh my gosh,
A little while ago, did you know that Milky Way is not called Milky Way in Canada? I'm pretty sure it's Milky Way. Hang on, I'll Google.
Yeah, it is. Do they call it something?
It's a Mars bar.
A Mars bar.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's what they call it in Canada.
They're marketed differently.
That's interesting because we
I don't
also
know
have
why.
a Mars bar, correct? Or am I?
I don't think we sell Mars bars here in the U.S., do we?
Also, I just want to say, these are very popular Halloween candies. You know the ones that are just like compressed powdered sugar, and they're little circles, and they come in plastic tubes.
Yes.
They're wrapped in plastic.
Yeah, it's Smarties.
So you guys call those Smarties.
Yeah.
Smarties in Canada are like M&Ms.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like chocolate covered with a candy shell.
Okay. So what is your Smartie?
They're called rockets here.
Okay. Did you
I'm
have
learning a lot right now.
Did you have a problem at one point where there was junior high schoolers pretending to smoke rockets?
Smoke
Crushing
rockets.
they would crush up the candy in the package and then inhale it and blow it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, basically
Kids are so dumb, eh?
right? Like this paper. Yeah, it's the most ridiculous thing.
Ogara says in Germany they have both Mars and Milky Way. You get the best of both worlds.
That's really out of this world.
Germany's like a hybrid Canada-US, apparently.
Same in Australia.
In more ways than one.
Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. It's your turn. We're interrupting.
Oh, no. I super passed.
Oh, you passed. Oh, okay. All right. Untap.
Actually, it was a super pass, so I think that goes straight to me.
Oh, yeah. So
Alright.
you pass.
Yeah, it skips a thing.
I play a
It's
mountain
different,
and then a
dude.
Sylvan Carotid, and then I pass.
That seems really good. I will untap and draw. How about a City of Brass, and I'll take one down to 38 to cast a Felwar Stone, and I will pass.
All right. Oh, we got some Mike and Ike fans in chat. All right. Meant to ask. Oh, chat.
Mike and Ike.
Meant to ask. You spoke of freezing chocolate bars. Have you ever tried the opposite, deep frying a chocolate bar? I have
Yes.
never deep fried candy.
Nor have I, but I would.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I'd try it, right?
So deep fried Mars bars are a thing in Scotland, I believe. And I've had one, and I'm glad I did it, but I have no desire to do it again.
Right.
If that makes
Sure.
sense.
It certainly does.
It doesn't seem like a thing you can seek out because you don't want to make that a part of the routine. Like, oh, I had a rough week. I better go get a deep fried Mars bar.
Yeah,
You only
like
have to get a Mars bar if you have your own deep fryers. You take half of the steps out of the fryer.
Your deep fryer is way too far into dangerous territory.
I had open heart surgery a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure if I ate deep fried Mars bars regularly, my cardiologist's heart would explode.
Yeah, that's how it would work. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Deep fried Mars bars are in Australia too. And someone says deep fried Oreos are the best way to get that. Oh gosh.
I mean, probably, yeah.
You know what are really good? Do you guys have sweet tarts?
We do have sweet
Yeah.
tarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are so good in the freezer. Like
I
really good in the freezer.
Really?
don't
Yeah.
think I've ever frozen sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Is it
really
like
good.
My
Sherbet?
friend used to do this, and they are like hard to chew, but it is like a pleasurable experience.
Yeah, it's nice.
Interesting.
Huh. All right. I'm going to play Swamp for my turn and tap 3 and cast a casual electrostatic pummeler and get 4 energy and pass the turn.
What is this?
Very casual.
Kaladesh standard?
Okay.
I know, for real. Someone's about to get walloped right now. Like, he's gonna play the green one that gives itself hexproof, and then we're done.
What's electrostatic pummeler is how big?
It's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1, but it gets bigger, right?
It doubles.
Pay
doubles
3
its
energy.
power and toughness.
Yeah. Every time I pay 3 energy, double its power and toughness.
Interesting.
I can only do it once. It's fine.
I'm gonna play this swamp, and I think I'm just gonna cast Vial Smasher of the Fierce.
That seems good.
Smashing vials.
Are you planning on switching out all of your partners for the new etched partners that are printing in Commander Legends?
Are they printing etched partners? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like actually pretty dope.
They're really
For
I,
any of the old legends that are getting reprinted, they're getting reprinted in an etched foiling.
I only have 3 partner decks, so I might. But I'm not big on having multiple copies of cards, and I usually lean towards original pack foil if I'm going with any kind of foil.
Mm-hmm. And you said pass, Jim?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Just like this Vial Smasher.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, I
sweet.
haven't seen this yet. That's really cool looking.
That's pretty sweet. So like I'm probably not gonna go with the Expedition Battle Bond lands just because I like the look of the like the original Battle Bond foils.
Right. Well, and they'll match the new Battle Bond lands.
I'm going to play
in
Vizier
Commander
of the
Legends.
Menagerie. I'm going to look at the
That
top.
card's
So I can
good.
look at the top card, I can cast top card if it's a creature, and I can spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast creature spells. I'm going to leave. I mean, obviously I have to leave it on top. I'm not scrying. And then after that I pass.
Is that the one that has the reminder text that says you can look at the top at any time?
You may do this at any time.
We
I
always
do.
meme about that in our play group. Somebody's like, I'm gonna tap this mountain for a red, and somebody will be like, hang on, I gotta look at the top card of my library.
I love it. Yeah, it's like special action. You can't stop me. It doesn't use the stack. Sorry,
Yeah,
but
doesn't
Okay,
stack,
also,
you can do it anytime
Is
you
this
want.
the first time we're getting the Monarch token without the typo?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
At the beginning of. They added the word of to the token now.
That's right.
I
I'm gonna
had
show you guys
never
something.
noted that it was wrong before, but that's very funny.
It says at the beginning, your end step.
In the beginning.
I'm going to go down to 37 and play Dryad of the Elysian Grove. And then I would like to play a Bloodstained Mire as my first land for turn and a Forbidden Orchard as my second land for turn. And I'll tap this one for red and this one for Blurple. No, it's only basic land taps. I can't tap them for any colors. No Blurple yet. All right, just a Dragon Tempest, then I'll pass after that.
That's not the land that gives another player a spirit, is it?
Forbidden Orchard is, but I'm tapping it for its basic land source.
Oh,
Unless that is a
you
function.
got it.
Just no, it's whenever it gets tapped. So I'm sorry, you are correct. Let's give a little boy to.
Ooh, me.
I don't. Will we be best friends though?
Sure, yeah. I'm into it.
Oh, you get energy for it. Okay, thank you for reminding me. No.
Hold on. You want to do this. You don't want me to play Reclamation Sage targeting your Dryad next turn.
Well, I'm sold. You get it.
Oh.
That is what they call what is it? Knife point diplomacy.
I mean, he's right.
We have kittens.
Yeah, we have foster
kitten
kittens
camp.
right now, and they're so cute.
They are so cute.
Just a few weeks old, looks like.
Oh. Do they have names or are they just kitten right now?
So this is like maybe Hubert or Humphrey.
Oh my.
If you live in
gosh.
Winnipeg, you can adopt this cat, chat. Just so
Yes. Oh my gosh.
you know. Yeah.
Yep. We have 2 cats. I have 2 cats. We're big cat fans here.
I love that I have the stream up too, so I get to see it live.
And then you get to see it after. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this little kitten butt. Ooh, is that going to get you demonetized? Sorry.
No, you're
Oh.
Sorry, Dan, was that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
They came here for the magic and candy discussion and stayed for the cats.
Oh, yeah.
Untap and draw. I'm going to play this Colony Garden and get a 0/1 plant.
Ooh,
Hey.
get another dude, huh?
And I get another energy. And then I'm going to tap 3. And I'm going to cast a mirror image targeting Electrostatic Pummeler, or have it come in as a copy of Electrostatic Pummeler.
Hate it.
Copy.
Ooh.
And I get 4 more energy.
Not a fan.
Now
So
you
now
just
I
need
gotta
a
get
pump spell.
2, 4, 8. It only makes it 8 power.
Does it have trample?
No.
Oh, okay.
But ask him if it's big.
It's big.
And just
You
give
know
it like
that.
+3/+3 in trample and then pump it. That'll be crazy.
I'm just going to pass the turn after that.
Just
Okay.
pass.
So, Coyle, what do you say you keep being my dude target and you keep not hitting me with dudes?
I totally am on board with that.
What, Dan? I thought
No one else-
I thought we were like very good friends.
Coyle was very kind to say that he wouldn't hit me over the head. I helped him.
Play this land.
It's mostly because I wanted to cast my mirror image and not Reclamation Sage.
Okay, why not? Let's try this. I'm gonna tap 4. I would like to cast Divergent Transformations targeting Vial Smasher and the real Electrostatic Pummeler.
That,
Just
like, chaos
remove the
works
card
them
right
pretty much.
now.
It like whatever it is, like polymorphs them.
yeah,
You reveal from the top. Yeah.
Oh, until it's just any creature?
So it exiles it, and then you reveal from the top till you hit a creature, and then that creature goes into play.
Okay.
So that'll trigger
damage.
Vial Smasher for 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So Andy is 1/2, Dan is 3/4, and Coil is 5/6. It's a 2. So
I
that's Andy.
take 7.
Vial Smasher to command zone, and we'll flip from the top.
That didn't take very long for me.
Wood elves?
Okay, mine is going to be Steel Hellkite.
All right.
That's pretty good.
That's a good
It's not-
one.
It's not bad. And we shuffle the rest of the library.
What's going on with that wood elves? Oh, it's a wood elves? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll pass the turn.
I thought it was Rex Age for a second, and I was
All
like,
right.
smash my stuff, please.
Untap, draw for turn. I'm going to look at the top card. I will play a Sanctum of Eternity. And then I am going to... I'm going to pay 5 and play a Nikya of the Old Ways.
Yep.
And then after that, I am going to pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap and draw. Play a Mystic Rainforest as my land for turn.
Jim, they are asking. Chat's asking, will you be doing a spike on the mic for some of the new cards?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The video that I put out today is the fastest I've ever put out a video. It took me 6 hours.
Wow.
I started at 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah, like it's very unlikely that you're going to see one of these every day.
Come on, Jim, you're not doing anything else.
I don't have a day job or anything like that. So
No.
I don't know. Probably just for the really big ones. I don't think Commander Lotus is a big one. I think that the hype is mostly overblown, but we'll see. I've been wrong before.
I have also been wrong before, but I'll go out on a limb and say that I just think it's bad. I don't think it's even good.
Yeah. It's okay. One thing that I am 150% certain of is that it's not $160 card or whatever it's pre-selling
No.
for. I think the people that are buying it for that
What's it priced at right now?
$160.
Oh no, thank you.
That's the standard version, not even the extended art version.
Regular set, non-foil.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
Like you might as well light your money on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyone
there are
wanna-
so many other things
The
that you can buy
boxes
for
are $100. Yeah, like
I'm willing to pre-sell one in hopes that I find one and take the
Yeah, I
hit
know.
if I don't.
okay.
I'll sell you one and I'll sell you 3 in a month. That much, you know, like yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep good on my word and give Coil another dude, and then I'm going to cast Dragonlord Dramoka. If that ETBs, it gets a Dragon Tempest trigger, and I'm going to shoot your Pummeler token for a copy. And that damage does come from Dramoka, so I'll gain 1 life and go to 38.
How much damage does it? How much? Does it destroy or does it deal damage?
It deals 1 damage.
Oh,
Oh, you can just pay energy into it. I guess I'm fine with that too.
I'm gonna pay 3 energy and make it a 2/2.
You got it. I will pass the turn after that.
Untap. Draw. I will.
So you know what, Coil? It's more dragons where that came from.
I enjoyed it highly.
Andy's up here in chat just updated his Vorash deck. I will be on the Scrap Taller stream on Sunday for a rematch of our budget game that we had with Lenny and Nick as well. I will be playing Godzilla if you want to check that out this coming Sunday evening. Looking forward to seeing it, Andy.
I'm gonna cast a Calmly Heart Expedition. I'm gonna play a Dismal Backwater and get a quest counter and gain 1 life and hit my table in the process. Now,
I wish I could stop you, but I can't.
Jim, is that Hellkite going somewhere not my direction?
I don't know. It wasn't a planned thing. It kind of just showed up.
You know what? We're good. It's not a yeah, it's fine. I'll pass.
It's probably just a blocker in this scenario, if I'm being quite honest. I don't think there's a ton that really needs to be done.
Right. Yeah, okay. I'll just pass the turn then.
I'm gonna call it right now. I think that Jim is just gonna like double Dark Ritual on his next turn and play Lattice, and then just hit into Coil and pay 0 and destroy all his lands. But
It doesn't destroy lands, right?
it does if you microsynth Lattice them.
Oh, if I Mycosynth Lattice them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't run Mycosynth Lattice.
Most people don't because it's not that great.
Just Karn lock somebody.
Yeah,
I've done it. It feels bad to do, and then I never did it again.
You just do
Is
it
it my
once. Oh yes, sorry, I passed the turn to you, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, tap. Draw.
Those pesky, unexpected dragons. They're like cats.
not untrue. They're vicious. They pounce.
This is so awkward. I miss drawing lands. Yeah, I'm gonna move to combat and I'll attack Coil
Yep.
for 5 in here.
I declare no blocks.
Oh, I thought he was joking. I love it.
No, and then I'm casting Blasphemous Act. I just figured I wanted to get the damage in.
That makes sense.
That is a thing.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap, draw.
I drew the Blasphemous Act. I probably wouldn't have attacked if.
I'm going to play a Mosswort Bridge tapped. Look at the top 4. I will put a what do I put here? I'll put this under it. And then these go to the bottom in any order. What to do. All right, I'm going to play, for 4, I'm going to play a Teamer Sabertooth.
Nice.
And then I pass my turn.
Untap and draw. That's not very helpful.
Yeah, yeah. The power level for this game is much lower than the last one. These are more casual decks for sure.
I assume that no one's going to stifle me, so I'm going to double crack these fetches and get 2 untapped shocks.
Double stifle. I'm not going to single stifle.
Oh, he had the double stifle.
What
Stifle
is?
and Narset's reversal and then stifle again.
No, what's the is it counter? Counters all spells and triggers on this deck.
Counterflux overloaded.
Yeah.
Is that ability as well?
Do I need to think about what color?
Hi Harmony's Smurf, welcome.
Is this your lower level Twitch account and your primary is just Harmony?
Oh, I get it.
We'll do Hallowed Fountain for 1, and something with green for the other. How about an Overgrown Tomb? That seems good.
It has green. It fits the criteria.
Mm-hmm. It's everything I wanted in a land. Okay. Coil, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you any dudes this turn.
Okay.
But the good news is I'm not going to give anyone any dudes this turn. I'm just going to pay 5 mana for my commander.
Okay.
And
That's a commander.
I'll zap the Teamer Sabertooth. Just for 1.
Oh,
It's
you're right. You're right.
Jim, did you do me some sort of damage this game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. For some reason, I went into this turn thinking that you did something to me, but I don't think that's correct.
No, I hit Andy with a Vial Smasher trigger for 7, and I attacked Coil for 5. That's the only
That's
damage
right.
I've done so far.
Yeah, that's right. We're still in Best Bros mode. I'll just chill and pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. That's a card.
That was like one of those situations where I had a dream about Jim, and he did something mean to me in the dream, and then I woke up and I still felt weird about it.
I thought that was going in an entirely different direction when you said you
Same.
had a dream about me.
Before.
We'll just I'm gonna cast my commander.
That's a commander.
I get 2 energy when he enters the battlefield. And then I am going to miss my land drop, add 2 blue to my mana pool via my tears, and pass the turn.
You and me both, bro.
Via my tears.
That's right.
Well, now that there's nothing else to do, I might as well cast this Hedron Archive, and I'll
Nice.
pass the turn.
I really thought you were going to be like Damnation.
Untap, draw for turn. I'm gonna play
Damnation
Forest.
doesn't cost enough to do what it does in this deck. That's why Blasphemous Act is in.
3, 4,
Okay, yeah, I love it.
5. I'm gonna play Xenagos, God of Revels.
Oh, boy, howdy. Okay.
And then I am going to move to combat.
Also seeing a reprint in Commander Legends.
It is. It's seeing the foil etching. Right?
Yeah.
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 All right. I'm going to give Teamer Sabertooth +4/+4 and haste until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to swing at Jim for 8.
Yeah, no box.
All right. And then after that, I have no responses. Second main phase, and then I pass.
Okay. I will untap and draw.
Andy, thank you so much for gifting a sub. You are too kind. And Coil, you're getting compliments on your energy token.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what set it's from. I opened a Pokemon pack one time.
Hey, me too.
I sold all my originals about 2
I would
years
like to
ago.
cast a Dockside Extortionist.
Extort those docs. I have 2.
And then 1 from Andy. So that'll be 4 treasure tokens. And then Coil, we're still buds. How about another dude?
I would love one. To the point where I didn't even erase my draw erase token yet.
Wow.
So ready for the next one. I mean, got my back, sure.
I do get two energy when that happens now.
Yep, that's okay. We're still bros. I'm gonna cast a Golos Tireless Pilgrim and probably just get a command tower.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to pass after that. I guess I maybe should have attacked someone. I'm not going to, though.
You fool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely. Jen's going to win this game with 4 life, and I will have regretted that decision.
Untap and
draw. Yeah, no fancy lands in this deck. Just a command tower.
Oh, probably Theros. Oh, for the lands that looked similar to the energies. You know, those lands I liked a lot more when I saw them in paper than when I saw them previewed. From Theros
I
Death.
still don't think I've ever seen one like with my own eyes in person.
No.
No, because I obviously haven't been leaving the house to go to the magic shops, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't really open new product generally. So yeah, I've only ever seen them in pictures on the internet.
Gotcha.
I am going to move to combat. I'm gonna swing Yarok at Jim for 3.
No blocks.
Lifelink.
No, Jim, block it with the Hedron Archive.
Haha, you fool.
You activated my trap card.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna tap 6 and cast a Gonti's Aether Heart.
Oh, come on, man. We're not bros anymore.
So what does this one do again?
So when Gonti's Aether Heart enters...
Do we lose Coil?
I think so.
It sounds like it. I was like, oh no, it's me.
Yeah, it sounded like it was me.
Because of Yarok.
What?
Hello.
Okay.
He's ascending.
What? Yeah, try it again. We lost all of it.
Yeah, I think it was my internet dropped a little bit there.
Oh.
Gonti's Aether Heart, when it enters the battlefield or another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I get 2 energy. So with Yarok, I'll get 4 instead. And then I can pay 8 energy and exile it and take an extra turn after this one.
Neat.
Yeah, really neat.
I don't think I've ever seen it happen, so this is exciting.
I'm going to exile this thing and take an extra turn.
Yeah, that seems good.
All right.
This is how I get a second chance at getting another land drop. I'll end my first turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's going to do it right now, I don't even really care, to be honest. He can hit Jim again for 3. I don't care.
Draw.
That's rude.
I'm sorry.
I'll move to combat. I'll swing Yarok at Andy.
I will take 3.
And now lifelink
No,
3.
black with the Xenagos.
I wish I could.
Main phase 2. I'll tap Colony Garden and Dismal Backwater to cast an Omen of the Sea.
Yep, that's really good.
Enters the battlefield, scry 2, draw a card, so I'll do that twice.
A friend of mine built a Yarok Enchantress deck that I really, really love the idea because, what is it, Doomwake Giant in black?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That gives creatures -1/-1. I've always wanted to have a home for that card, and I just thought that was the most clever idea.
Theros block, original Theros block standard with Magic Origins. I played Abzan Constellation, and that card is a house.
Oh, I remember that. That's like when I first got into Magic. That was fun.
Oh, it was like Starfield of Nyx
Mm-hmm.
and Courser and like
Doomwake Giant? Did that play
Eidolon
Doomwake
of
Giant?
Blossoms. Yeah, Doomwake Giant. Sigil of the Empty Throne. That deck was so cool. It's like one of my favorite standard decks ever.
All right. I'm gonna play this island as my land for turn.
Hey, look at that.
I get 2 counters on my Colony Heart Expedition, and then I'm just gonna pass the turn after that.
This is to my turn, right? Not to yourself again.
That is correct.
Not to-
That was my extra turn.
I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play this swamp. Let's play. We gotta start taking this game by the horns, or I'm just gonna die, right?
Go for it.
Okay.
Jim, I'll let you know right now. I'm definitely going to give you a bro on my next turn.
Okay.
What? You're not gonna give me, bro?
I would like to cast a Time Sifter.
I hate that. What does that do? I hate that. I remember that much.
So the way the Time Sifter works is in everybody's upkeep, everybody exiles the top card of their library. Highest CMC takes an extra turn after this one.
Oh, I think I'm going to win. No, I guess you and I have a pretty good standoff with that.
So average converted mana cost in this deck is 5.4.
Nice.
Oh, you got me beat. I think I'm still in the 4s. Okay, that happens at every upkeep.
Every
Yeah.
upkeep. So
Every
basically, every turn makes an extra turn.
Okay, I am going to break the cardinal rules of casual Magic, and I have a response. I'm going to attempt to Dovin's veto that.
Dovin's veto costs 2.
It does. It is uncounterable, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can still return it to my hand.
Yeah, nice. Love
I
that
can do a
card.
few things. I also play. I don't have it in my hand, but I also play Mind Break Trap in this deck.
Oh.
Actually activated my trap.
Yeah, that's fine. It's successfully countered.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. I will draw for turn. I am going to play a Fauna Shaman,
Yeah.
and then I will move to combat. And I'm going to give Teamer Sabretooth +4/+4. And I am going to swing it at Coil.
Does it also gain trample?
No, you can block it with your spirit.
I'm gonna block it with my spirit.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
And then second main, I am going to cast a Magus of the Candelabra.
I'm very impressed with your restraint to not just go full aggro and give the Magus or the Fauna Shaman haste. I would just totally be like, "Here we go, baby! It's got haste, slam it."
After that, I'm gonna pass.
I am going to untap and draw 1 card.
Avocado Shaman, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a really fun conversation to have with Shivam.
I have not checked it out yet. What did you talk about?
Everything.
Everything on casual Magic.
We talked mostly about community, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even remember. It was just fun. We talked about stuff that we love about Magic, and we talked about the importance of telling stories and sharing social experiences.
That's great.
That is really, truly the best part about Magic. I've probably played more Magic over quarantine than I ever have in my life, and it's probably the most fun that I've ever had playing Magic, just playing with so many different sorts of people over the internet. Like, I've never met any of y'all before tonight, although actually I guess that's not entirely true. We've all met in the E-sphere, but you just get to do so many different sorts of things than you normally would. I'm going to do the Golos thing, because that's how life is now. And Jim, making good on my promise, I'm going to give you a bro.
All right. It's a spirit?
It is a colorless, non-flying spirit.
It's the
I
ground
have one of those.
spirit.
I have one of
So
those.
I've got Ramanap, Kolaghan, and Scourge of Alphas. So I'm going to cast the Ramanap first, and then the Scourge comes in, and he will deal 2 damage to Teamer Sabretooth.
I was gonna say, if you hit my spirit, so help me.
Okay.
No, of course not. I would not be so cruel. He's going to hit you with more stuff. I want to help you. How do we feel about it, Andy?
You said you're hitting it for 2?
For 2 damage.
Yeah, I mean yep, it's taking 2.
I love it. Wait, is it a 4/3?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm so bad at magic. Now I got to spend another thing on it. Okay.
Don't take it out. Why are we not friends? I haven't even swung at you.
Well, I don't want you to have it. I'm going to try to
Okay.
hit it again for 3, and you're going to have to do the thing.
I mean, I can't return it, so it dies.
Oh, it's another one.
No, when priority gets to me, because you cast these spells, right, with Golos?
Yep. So
I'm
First one?
going to tap 4 and flash in a Frilled Mystic to counter Dragon Lord Kolaghan.
the Kolaghan. Okay.
Twice.
Yeah.
Easy, all right.
Double countered.
Double countered. Okay, so Teamer Sabretooth still has 2 on it.
I guess I do also have a Dragon Tempest trigger though, which does the same thing. So I'm going to hit it again.
Okay. It's gone.
I will play a Misty Rainforest from the Yard.
Mm-hmm.
Coil, you're at a high life total.
I am.
I am going to swing at you with a Scion and a Scourge. 4 each.
I have no flyers to block with, so I declare no blocks.
Hey, Coil's under starting life total.
Yeah, he was at too many of them.
Is the hand turning into anything?
Nope, just the 4.
All right, I'm going to crack my Colony Heart Expedition to save some time.
Yep. And I'll be good to pass it back to you whenever you are ready, Coil. And I guess I will also, to save time, crack my Misty Rainforest for some sort of triumph.
Let's grab an island and a 4 Hest.
I need mana. That's what I could use.
I just want to say, everybody's talking about this Lotus card right now.
Mhm.
I just want to talk about Monarch cards forever. I'm
Ooh.
so excited. For
Yeah.
Monarch
Pretty
cards.
cool.
That's a mechanic that Coil and I have talked about on the podcast a couple of times, and I said, just give me all the Monarch. I really like the court cards, the courts that give the Monarch, and then they do things.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, I love those.
that
the
black
mill one is
core-
really good. Like, really good.
The mill one is, I think, really good. Yeah.
That honestly, like, single-handedly made me really think about putting Brago King Eternal back together, because I really love that deck, and I just haven't had a reason to put it back together in a while, but, like, that might be it. Become the Monarch every turn, mill a bunch of cards. Sounds great.
I'm just excited for this. Hang on, let me show you something.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, you have the 3D printed crown. You're on a whole other level.
It's got a spike feeder on it.
Oh my gosh, that's
Nice.
so good.
Very
Nope.
nice.
We have a Burger King crown that some people pass around when we play at one of our LGSs. It's not as good as that.
I do like that.
Okay.
So the blue one mills. The white one makes a spirit or an angel, right?
Yeah. The black one is lose 3 or lose 6 and discard a card, I think.
And discard 2.
It's also quite good.
Yeah, I like it a lot in my She-Ray deck because Thorn of the Black Rose can make sure I keep Monarch all the time. So that's going to be pretty cool.
I have a casual stacks deck that black one would go really well.
I love the idea of casual stacks.
Yeah,
Right?
it's casual. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm playing a very casual mono blue control.
Man.
I also like the number of Cascade cards we're seeing. Cascade, I always feel we only
Cascade
really ever
cards.
saw it with like Yisa or the Maelstrom Wanderer or whatever. And now we can see it some more. The Teamer Cascade, as you cascade, you can put a land from among them onto the battlefield tap. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
It is perhaps very telling of me as a person, but my favorite mechanic in the world is Storm, and my second favorite is Cascade, and I'm so excited to see a bunch of Cascade cards.
Right?
I just like it when they release cards that are like just really weird. Like this 0-drop Kobold Legendary, I'm here for it. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this card, but I know I need one. Like,
I'm gonna put him in my Roga deck.
When I saw the Blim Comedic Genius, the one that feels like a Zedru deck but kind of reverse, I really like that. I used to have a Zedru deck. I wouldn't suggest obviously playing this or Zedru over webcam Magic, but once the world is back together, I wouldn't mind trying that out.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be sweet.
So I'm gonna tap 3 and cast a Reclamation Sage.
I'm just gonna, in response, give it a thumb down.
Yeah, you're probably gonna give it a double thumb down, Dan, because on ETB I'm gonna target Golos and your enchantment.
How rude to
Dodge
coach
that
that
one.
Tanner.
Hedron Archive lives.
Hedron Archive lives.
I want to let you draw cards.
No, like the Hedron Archive is the threat. That's what you should have gone for.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Coyle, I wrote an article about threat assessment. I'm going to go ahead and send it to you over the DMs right now.
The threat assessment.
As long as it tells me I'm right, I'm fine with
It definitely would.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast an Elvish Rejuvenator. I'm going to look at the top 5 cards in my library. And then if there's a land, I can put it on the battlefield tapped and put the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. So I'm going to choose this Crumbling Vestige. And when it enters the battlefield, I get to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. So that'll happen twice. So I'm going to add just 2 green. And then these go to the bottom in a random order. And then I'll resolve my second Elvish Rejuvenator trigger. Fail to find.
Okay.
Very suspicious.
I get 2 energy for Elvish Rejuvenator entering the battlefield.
Coil is the imposter.
And then I'm going to tap 4 to cast. Actually, I had 2 green. Yeah, no, this is fine. 4. I'm going to cast a Wild Wanderer. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. So I'll do that twice. And then I will move to combat and swing at Dan with Yarok.
Yep, I'll block with the dock side.
All right, I'll gain 3 life.
It has been blocked.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. The lands I'm searching for are a swamp and an island.
Big ups to Coyle right now, who is not only playing Energy Tribal, but also playing Kaladesh Block Tribal.
Yeah. Well, you kind of
I had to look up the Wild Wanderer. It's like, I've never heard of this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll untap, draw a card.
Grizzly Gold coming back.
Grizzly Gold.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, man. Play the Steam Vents untapped. Okay, I think we can afford to do this. I'm going to tap 5 and cast... Dark Petition.
All right.
Yep.
Spell Mastery.
Really good.
Spell Mastery is indeed online.
All right.
Yep, sounds good. Are you going to cast Crux of Fate? I'm okay with that.
Thank you for the follow, Average Athlete.
Crux of Fate doesn't cost enough for what it does. We're establishing a theme here.
Oh, I thought you just meant because dragons are so valuable. And it's like, wow, thank you for the compliment. That should be like a 10-mana spell. It's so good.
I got to listen to your Vial Smasher deck tech when you were playing with CNC Power
Playing
Hour.
Among Us?
Uh-huh. When Jim died, he was doing commentary. Ghost radio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a house rule that we play in Among Us. I'm gonna grab that card. Where when you're dead, once people know you're dead, like if like after the first meeting after you die, you're allowed to talk when you're dead, but you're not allowed to talk about anything about the game. So we do ghost radio, and we just do like interviews and stand-up comedy and like whatever we want to do. It's mostly because I play it a lot when I'm streaming, and I feel bad just sitting there saying nothing.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm grabbing that card. I have 3 floating black mana. I would like to tap a red and a black and cast Vial Smasher with the 3 floating black, 5 total.
I have no responses except that it should have been Crux of Fate.
I enjoy it.
I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap. I will draw for turn. I will. Well, I mean, I like this, I guess. I am going to pay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pay 6. Yeah, for Ruach Thar, the Unbowed.
Boo! Not a fan.
Very okay with this.
Yeah, and I am going to move to combat. And I'm going to give Ruach...
Hang on.
Yep.
I'm going to respond to Ruach.
Okay.
Force of Will? Force of Will, come on.
I'm going... Force of Will
It's not coming at you if that means anything. It's going at Dan.
I just have to do this before Ruach's.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to cast Disrupting Shoal by exiling Temporal Trespass and trigger Vial Smasher for 13.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
It's pretty great.
So... 1, 2, Andy, 3, 4, Dan, and 5, 6, Quell. 3. Dan, take 13.
Terrible. Hate it. 18.
All right. Move to... Okay, so moved... so now it's cast. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to give Ruach Thar +6/+6.
You got the tramps?
No, it does
Vigilance
not.
and reach.
Vigilance and Reach. So, okay. Dan, I'm going to swing at you for 12.
Well, you know what I'm going to do, bud? I'm going to give it a big fat block.
Yeah. And then after that, I pass.
Terrifying. Okay. Untap and draw. I drew a Risic study. It's not helpful.
Yeah, I like playing with Ruach Thar a lot. That used to be it's I guess the other option for the commander, but I have some really high CMC spells that I don't know if I'd ever be able to cast without Nikya out.
I am going to sacrifice a Grizzly gold token and activate Scion's ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not Skittles.
Someone is
a candy that did not make the top 15.
Skittles also did not make the top 15. It didn't even make the top 20.
No. Oh, terrible.
Popular Halloween candies.
Starburst is much better than Skittles.
Starburst was number 20.
It's just when we brought up the subject to talk about Halloween candy to commander decks, I was so excited to be like Skittles, and then like that really foiled out 4-color deck. That's your 100 grand bar.
I'm going to be honest with you guys and say that podcast was a lot more about candy than it was about Magic.
It was a lot about candy. You're not wrong.
I love the conspiracy theories about like Twix and everything that you guys are going off about.
Those are real. Those aren't conspiracies. Those are real.
Left and right factory. I did not know the marketing was actually done with the packaging as well. I've never purchased a Twix.
Oh yeah.
That thing that you said that you've never purchased a candy bar at a gas station before, that blew my mind.
What?
I've never gone to a
this month.
No, he just means in his life. He admitted this.
I don't know. I buy like beef jerky and stuff when I go to the gas station.
Okay, so beef jerky is really good, and that is a superior road trip.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, I wish you provided that cut because I was losing my mind driving my car and thinking, like, how have you lived your whole life without ever buying a candy bar at a gas station? It's impossible. I'm going to give Jim a bro, and I'm going to cast Eerie Ultimatum.
Ooh.
What does that do?
That's going to do a lot of damage.
All the permanents with different names in my graveyard onto the battlefield.
Oh boy.
It is indeed a lot of damage.
Chat's asking why candy corn even made the top 100. Candy corn was number 4 on the list.
Blasphemous. I did not understand.
I don't know why. I don't know anyone that actually likes candy corn.
I literally have never met a person who even said that they like candy corn. Not even that it was their favorite, but just that they liked it.
Do you guys get those? I'm pretty sure they're called Halloween kisses. They're wrapped in wax paper, and it's like a kind of like a caramel, but they're really hard.
No.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
I don't know if this might be a Canadian thing or whatever,
Okay.
but I'm pretty convinced that it's like the same ones that are circulating from the 1950s. That
yeah.
Getting regifted every year.
It's true.
We have candies called Now and Laters, and I feel like they made those also in the 50s.
Yeah.
I used to love those when I was a child for some reason. Then I got a little bit older, and I was like, these are really bad.
Yeah, so what we compared, I compared candy corn to they're very colorful, and it was like the candy that people thought was good before they made candy good, which was like Chromat being a good 5-color commander before they made good 5-color commanders.
Yeah, I feel that. That's an excellent comparison.
And then I compared it to group hug ducks because it just makes all the other candy taste better.
Andy, is that 6 off of the Rurikthar?
It is, you take 6 damage off Rorikthar for a non-creature spell.
11. Golas ETB, I'm going to get a Bojuka Bog, and I'm going to...
Bog me.
No, I think other people have more to gain.
You're right.
I'm going to hit Jim with it.
I
Dockside
already
ETB,
exiled my temporal trespass.
I know. That's what I was looking at that made me decide that. And I was like, oh, that's the exile then. Dockside ETB, and that is 1 from Andy, none from Jim? 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 from me.
5 grizzly bears. And then the dragons. So let's see, we got 3 dragons that come in. Each of them trigger Scourge of Valkas and Dragon Tempest. So each of them are dealing the 5 twice.
I thought I destroyed Dragon Tempest. Oh, that came back. That's right.
Eerie Ultimatum, yeah.
Eerie Ultimatum is
Just
quite the card.
And then I make 6 dragon tokens that all deal
Oh gosh. Do we die here?
11 damage. Yeah, this is going to be,
Well, and
I
they
think,
all have
very
haste.
much enough to kill everybody.
But I think they just take us out because they're all going to deal so much direct to face.
Right.
Oh,
Is it
And then-
everybody, or is it each one deals the number of dragons you have?
They Scourge of Valkas and Dragon Tempest both say when a dragon enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control.
And what's the number?
So these first 3 dragons come in, and the number will be 5. So it'll be 3
Times 5 is 15, right?
times 5 twice for each
Right.
of these.
So 30 total.
30, and
Yes.
then
And then I have 2 Terror of the Peaks on the battlefield at the moment because Scion has a copy of it.
Oh yeah,
So-
we're mega dead.
We're
Yeah, those-
definitely 100% dead right now.
Yeah.
And those deal tens of damage apiece.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep, that happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
I'm just
game.
going to deal it all at myself, though. Actually, wait. No.
Oh,
You guys. I'm going to deal it at you guys.
Oh, okay.
That seems
okay,
prudent.
okay.
yeah. It
Yeah.
seems like you can win the game when you do that. Oh my gosh, that was good. I had a Lay Weaver, which is really cool when Nikya's out, but
I
didn't
did
draw
not.
mana. I was missing mana.
I actually had a 4 mana return Frilled Mystic to my hand and then cast Frilled Mystic, but I thought that was too boring, so I just skipped it.
I had both Ulamogs in my hand, and I was
Oh, boy.
like, well, this will be cool if I can cast them, and then I didn't. Well, that was really great. Thank you both for joining us on stream tonight and talking candy with us.
Thanks. For
Yeah, really a ton of fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So could you both once more remind everyone where they can find you? And then we'll find a lovely channel to raid and send all of our followers and everyone hanging out in chat over to after this. Dan, why don't you go ahead and start?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at moderately MTG, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitch at moderately anonymous MTG. I'm actually going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon with Andy at 3 p.m. Eastern, so tune in for that. We're going to be playing some EDH with a couple of really good friends of mine. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you can also find my blog through the link trees and my bios on any of my social media websites. So you can read my blog from this week about how white is surprisingly one of the better colors in CDH if you can play it really well. We had a really great Oktoberfest CDH tournament this month, and the top four was really wild. There were no consult decks. It was Kalia of the Vast, a Tatiova deck. No, it's a Kinnan deck. The mono white Heliod, the Sun Crown deck that I wrote about, piloted by Michael Levine. Really, really interesting decks and really great players. So yeah, you can check that out if you want to learn how to play around the meta and learn why white is surprisingly good.
Awesome. And Jim, where can we all find you? I mean, we know where we can find you, but plug it again.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at the Spike Feeders, Twitch, the Spike Feeders, Instagram, the Spike Feeders, Facebook, the Spike Feeders, Twitter, the Spike Feeders.
Huh?
If you want to reach me directly, you can reach me at JimTSF on Twitter.
Wonderful. Well, everybody, thank you for stopping by and have a wonderful night.